don't even need to own. You don't need to risk your credit. You don't need to risk your cash. Anybody can do this business. Okay? So I got do not, I understand, I got barely. I don't know. 1v1 said I understand. Okay, guys, it looks like we have about 80% of you guys do not understand what wholesaling is. So I'm going to explain it right now. Start screen recording. You're going to get a lot of value out of this. So maybe start taking some notes if you don't understand wholesaling. It's very simple. I'll explain it in about 30 seconds. Okay? Maybe 1 minute. All right, guys. Wholesaling, and I brought the actual contracts out today. Wholesaling is taking two contracts, just two pieces of paper that you can download in the Discord at different prices. Okay, so you get a seller with a purchase and sale agreement. Okay, that's what you get with the seller. It's called a purchase and sale agreement. That is where you just lock up the property for, let's say, $200,000. Okay, so the seller signs, you sign. Now that's done. Okay, now you find the buyer for $220,000, for example. Okay, could be $250, could be $300. Okay, doesn't matter the difference. The difference that you have between these two pieces of paper is your profit. You do not need any cash in your bank account to flip paper, guys. You do not need to get any loan. You don't need good credit. You don't need to be 18. You don't need to have a license. Anybody can bring two pieces of paper signed to a title company and get $20,000 in return for it. That is it. They just cut you a check or wire you the money. That is all you have to do. Everybody thinks you need money to start getting into the flipping houses game. I'm here to tell you, you do not. It's called wholesaling real estate, and this is the business that creates 90% of millionaires. Okay, I'm going to repeat that because it's a mind-blowing statistic. Once you wrap your head around it, you can never ever go to another business. 90% of millionaires are created through real estate. So that means if you choose another industry after hearing that fact, you are literally fucking yourself on purpose. There is no better way to get rich in America. Absolutely no better way. Okay? And the best part is that if you're a Discord member, we will partner with you on the deal. So we will actually find the buyer for you for this deal. We'll find the other contract for you. Okay? All you have to do is get this filled out. If you're a Discord member, you don't even need to build a buyer's list. We will find this guy for you. So you will guaranteed get a check. We will split the profits and each make $10,000. You find the seller, I find the buyer. You only have to do half the job. We get the other half done for you because we've been doing this business for 5 years. Okay? SRT is a McDonald's employee. He would rather believe that it's impossible than actually take a risk. $50 is actually scary to him. Okay? So we're going to get rid of all the McDonald's employees that do join the chat. We do not allow any patty flipping mindset in here. Okay, we're talking to bosses here. Okay, I have 30K. I'm only 23. Sorry, I couldn't read that in time. Okay, how do I approach the buyer to sell? If you are a Discord member, like I said, we will find the buyer for you, so you don't even need to worry about finding a buyer. Now, guys, we do only have 13 slots available for the Discord today. We have 13 slots available for the Discord, so if you guys are lucky enough to grab a slot, you can get in there and we can start partnering on some transactions. Okay? Husker said, where can I do this? If you're a Discord member, you can do this anywhere in the United States because we have buyers for you. So Connecticut, for example, you could do it here. You could do it in Texas. You could do it in Florida. It doesn't matter where you are in the country, you can do this. Okay? You can do it virtually. Okay? You could live in Canada and do deals in the United States. Okay? Warrior said, I'm ready to join. Warrior, walk it like you're talking, brother. Let's see it. He said $299 one time. Yeah, if you want to do a one-time payment, you don't want a recurring transaction, you want to have lifetime access, you can grab the Baller Club. That actually gives you lifetime access, so you never have to have a monthly payment. So you save money if you're in there for longer than 6 months. And you also have an exclusive Baller chat. So as you guys know, your network is your net worth. You are surrounded by other Baller members in there. Warrior said, how do I join? It's the first option in the link tree in the bio. If you grab one of the slots, one of the 13 slots we have available, it will let you pay. If it doesn't let you pay, that means that we have actually shut off access. okay, because we are at maximum capacity. So, Day said, I'll join. Let's see it, brother. Walk it like you talk it. Okay, I'm ready to partner on some deals with you, bro. $20,000 on average. Okay. I join. Okay. Chippitters. If you just DM us, we will help you with that. That is no problem at all. Just DM us on Instagram, and we will assist you with that. Okay. Yes or no? Can you help me sell my house? Yeah, bro. I'll get you an offer for sure. Average is 11. No, what is? Are you saying for joint venture deals, or what are you talking about? Bartend Consti said how to join. It's the first option in the link tree in the bio if you grab one of the 13 slots that we have available before they run out. Otherwise, it will decline your payment. Okay. What's your company name? Enterprises Elite. Enterprises Elite. Do you make most of your money for people joining the Discord? All right, so we have a maximum capacity, so it's not about the joining the Discord, okay? The only reason why it costs $50 is so that you have skin in the game and you take the information more seriously. What really makes us money is our Discord members bring deals to us, because the average deal is $20,000. If we can close a deal with you, we each make $10,000, okay? You can wholesale in any state. Yes, that is correct. Okay, if you guys appreciate this, guys, send some likes to the live. Let me know that you guys are appreciating this. Let me know that you guys are getting value. What marketing channel are you using the most to find a buyer? Great question. I'd say PropStream is our number one source. It has been our number one source for finding buyers for the past 5 years. PropStream is amazing for finding buyers because you can easily see. The best way to find a buyer is to find someone who has actually bought a property similar to yours in that neighborhood. I call it the sniper approach. It's not blast texting, it's not blast emailing, it's not putting it in Facebook groups. It is actually finding a very highly qualified buyer who's most likely to buy that property by finding somebody who's done a flip in that neighborhood or in that town. If they've had success in that area, they're most likely going to do it again. Okay, if that makes sense. I always said where do I get the Discord link? It's the first option in the link tree in the bio. If you are lucky enough to grab one of the 12 slots that we have available. We did just have the 13th slot taken by a Mr. Brian Moreno. Brian Moreno, where you at? We got one wolf. We got one wolf out of 125 sheep. We got one wolf. One guy that you guys are going to be working for guys like Brian. Because Brian actually has what's called risk tolerance. See, the people that succeed, the people that make profit instead of paychecks, they're not biting their fucking fingernails over $50. If you are, you're probably going to remain an employee for the rest of your life, paycheck to paycheck, and pretty stuck, generally speaking. Cheeky said, nah, I'm a wolf, bro, already in the Discord. That's a king right there. I'd love to see that, brother. Let's partner on some deals. AO Steven said, I want to join. Let's see it, bro. Get in there. Much love, Cheeky. He said, I'm paralyzed, bro. Do I need to go to every property? You do not need to go. I love that you're paralyzed and you're doing this. That's awesome. It says a lot about you and your ambitions. Love to see that. You do not need to ever touch these properties. This business can be done entirely virtually. You never need to touch these properties. What's the difference between the $50 and the $300? The $300 is lifetime access. So if you are a Baller Club member, you get the exclusive Baller Club chat, and you have lifetime access to the Discord. You never have a monthly payment again. So you have an exclusive network in the Discord that is only accessible to the Baller Club members, so it's just a higher quality network. And then you also have lifetime access. So if you're in there for longer than 6 months, you're actually saving money. It's just a better financial decision. Jay said, I'm joining right now. Let's see it, Jay. Walk it like you talk it, dog. You guys are going to be working for guys like Jay. That's a boss, okay? In this society, guys, the world that we live in, if you're making paychecks, anybody, I don't care how much money you're making per year. I don't care if you think you're balling, making 6 figures, bro. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Your lifestyle will match up to your paychecks, and you will be living without anything extra. So That's why 50%, over 50%, 56% of America lives paycheck to paycheck, because they aren't bosses, they are employees. They make paychecks, and that's barely enough to skate by. There is no possible way to get rich if you are trading your time for money. What you need to do is learn a skill set, preferably the most valuable skill set in the country, which is real estate. 90% of millionaires are created this way. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. And when you guys do learn that skill set, what you can do is you can delegate it and teach someone else to do it. So you should be hiring out the employees. You should have the balls to go learn a skill and delegate it. Learn a skill, delegate it. So when you close your first deal, what you need to do is hire employees. Typically Filipinos, people from Venezuela, Colombia, these are ideal people for getting on the phones and cold calling and actually making offers on properties. Once you've done it one time, you never have to trade your time for money again. Okay? What I suggest you guys do is when you guys are the Don Official, the real Don Official, I'd love to see that. What I suggest you guys do is when you guys do close your first deal, start scaling. Stop trading your time for money, bro. Because that's what employees do. And if you end up like Spaz FRM, he says cap. So like perfect example of somebody who's literally biting their fucking fingernails over $50. Like he's trembling, like his legs are quivering. Okay, like he's like actually like worried about losing $50 instead of making $20,000. That's a perfect McDonald's employees. So when you guys see guys like this, make sure you find them and get them a job application. Perfect employees, no risk tolerance whatsoever. I'm sure did great in college, all of the above. You know what I mean? We love guys like that. Okay. All right. Okay. We got some McDonald's employees to block in here. They'll be a perfect employee for me. Exactly, guys. We need the people with no risk tolerance, because otherwise, how are we going to be free, right? Think about it. You know what I mean? We need the people that we can pay pennies, $20 an hour, while we make $100 an hour off of their time. Because if you're trading your time for money, you cannot get rich. There's no possible way. You need to make profit instead of paychecks. So that way, if you're in Hawaii, you're still making money because your employees are trading their time for money. You are not. Okay, you learned a skill and you delegated it. That's what bosses do. They certainly do not bite their fucking fingernails over $50. Snoopy said it best: scary money don't make money. Okay? All you guys who are like worried about, oh my God, what if I lose $50? Like, what if I lose it? What am I gonna do? Bro, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What if you lose it? You're worried about losing $50 rather than making $20,000. And here's how billionaires think. I'm gonna teach you guys how billionaires think. I have a billionaire mentor, his name is Ken. It's my homie. All right, we were smoking hookah one day, I'll never forget it. He said, it is easier to learn a new skill and make $10,000 than it is to save $10,000. Okay? Easier to make $10,000 than it is to save $10,000. So if you're holding on to $50, you're trying to save your way to wealth, you're too scared to spend $50 to make $20,000 this month, that is why you will always be in a cubicle, working for someone else, waking up before the sun, hating your life. First word you say in the world is every day is fuck. Okay, because you don't have risk tolerance. There are two people in life: the people who work hard, that have no risk tolerance, and the people that live an actual life. They have freedom, they live easy. Those are the bosses. Those are the people that are actually, they have balls. They're not afraid to spend $50. They're not afraid to spend money to make money. If you guys are biting your nails over that, I'd suggest you just get on back to that life, okay? That miserable life. You can't get out of it, bro. You can't get out of it. He said, nah, bro, I just want to make sure you legit don't take it personal. I'm not taking it personal, man. You guys want receipts, go look at my personal Instagram, Real Joe Riley. I'm often tagged in a lot of our posts, so you can see Real Joe Riley, Reilly. Go look at my Instagram. You can see plenty of proof that we actually do this business. These are real deals. We've closed hundreds of transactions. He said, where do I sign up? How much is full capacity? Guys, you sign up through the link tree in the bio. We are not at maximum capacity yet. We did have 2 more people join us. So the 12th and the 11th slot have been taken by 2 wolves. Out of 125 people, there's only 2 wolves and the rest are sheep. We got Carlos Montes and Jason Jarrell. You guys are going to be working for guys like that. Okay, he's going to be in Hawaii sipping Coronas while you're trading your time for money. Okay? And you're going to be like 56% of America, working paycheck to paycheck, just enough to live. 2023, if you have a paycheck, you are a slave. I'm going to repeat that because nobody gets it. And I've been there. I'm not making fun of you. You can get out of it if you have the mindset for it. If you realize that you're not ever going to get ahead in life if you're trading your time for money. You need to learn a skill and teach someone else to do it. Repeat the process until you have 100 employees running a business without needing you. Okay? That way you have real freedom. You can go do whatever you want. Okay? If you have a job, if you have a paycheck, you cannot get rich. You will always be a 2023 modern day slave. Okay? He said, I own a few businesses, I'm still a slave. But you got to get into the right business too. 90% of millionaires are created through real estate. Okay? Why not take some profits to the casino? Fuck the casino, bro. I'm betting on my brain, not blackjack. Yo, so he said, I ain't gonna lie. All right, listen to this shit. He said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You making valid points, but it's 130 plus people in here. You showing 30 racks, saying $50 making you 10 to 20K. How the fuck do you expect us to believe that? Okay, I'm gonna answer your question very simply, bro. You're not paying $50 to make 20,000. You're paying $50 to learn how to flip contracts and make $20, $30, $40, $50,000 per deal, flipping houses that you do not even own. That's called wholesaling real estate. There is zero risk when it comes to actually taking these contracts and turning them into money. All you have to do to wholesale a house, and look it up if you don't believe it. Don't take it from me, bro. If you don't believe it, look it up. But all you have to do to wholesale a house is get a purchase and sale agreement signed by a seller, an assignment of contracts signed by a buyer. Okay? You bring these 2 contracts to a title company. Whatever the difference is, if it's $500,000, you just made $500,000 flipping a property with zero risk that you never even had to own. Okay? That is what we're teaching for $50 a month. And why would we do that for so low? When Ryan Pineda charges $12,000 for the same exact information. He gives you a course on how to wholesale, he charges you $12,000. Okay? Jamil Damji, $7,800, gives you a course on how to wholesale, charges you $7,800 and says goodbye. Your competition now. Why am I giving you the same fucking thing for $50? Why would I do that? It's a good question. Because I make $10,000 with you every time we close a deal. When you guys find this contract, the purchase and sale, I'll find this guy for you. Okay? So your success is my success. We partner on the deal and then we split the average profit of $20,000. So that means if I can get you to succeed, we're each making an average of $10,000. Do you think I want you to win? So who's too smooth? I hope that makes sense. He said, how do you get the contracts? That's what the Discord teaches? Yes, we give you the contracts, we give you the scripts, we give you a course that you're going to pay $10,000 for anywhere else. If you don't have the balls to grab a slot while we have it available during the live, that's going to be your only option. Okay, we have a maximum capacity because we don't want too many beginners. It's an exclusive community. If you're lucky enough to see us live, you have the ability to take one of the remaining 10 slots that we have. And if you're biting your fucking fingernails over $50, I promise you, you are not meant for the boss life. You will never be a millionaire. If you are even contemplating, even thinking about not spending $50 to learn how to make this monthly per deal, then that is why you will always be flipping patties. You will always wake up to an alarm clock for the remainder of your life. You will always drive shitty cars. You will always look at the price of of everything on the menu. You'll be stressed out when you go out to eat once a week. You'll have to ask to go on vacation. You have to ask to go take sick days. This is going to be the life that you choose. Why? Because you're fucking worried about saving this. You're worried about the crumbs, not the bread. Okay? Worst case scenario, I take your fucking money. So let's say you're a little like, you're scared about $50. Let's say you're right. Let's say I'm a fucking scammer. Okay? I'm trying to steal your $50. Let's just say, it's obviously not true, but if that's your concern, then you just lost $50 and you move on. Is that life-changing? No. What is life-changing? If it works, it is life-changing, isn't it? This is what you make per deal. You can do this every single deal. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay. FYE said, ready, send me the link. You can grab one of the last 10 slots that we have available in the link tree in the bio. It's the first option. Okay. Who was your mentor? I had a few mentors. He said fiat currency. Dude, we're not talking about fiat currency, bro. We're talking about wholesaling real estate. I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about the industry that creates almost all millionaires. Okay? If you don't believe me, go Google. Somebody go Google what creates 90% of millionaires and come back and copy and paste what it says on Google. I'm going to pin that comment. Okay? Somebody go Google how are 90% of millionaires created? It's going to give you an answer. Okay? That means choosing any other industry is lowering your chances by 90%. You are literally fucking yourself by choosing any other way of making a living. How old were you when you got into this business? I was 20 years old. Okay. How long would you say it takes to make a deal with the buyer? Honestly, if you're a Discord member, we will sell that deal for you. If it's an actual deal, within a day. You will have the deal sold, and then we will partner with you, and we'll each make 10 grand. So 2 weeks later, you're going to have a $10,000 on average wire transfer to your bank account or check from the title company. All right. Yo, I just joined. Where do I start doing this? It is the valuable resources tab is where you're going to start doing this. He said, damn, that shit sound too good to be true. I mean, that's why you're going to stay poor, because you have no risk tolerance. They go hand in hand. Good employees have no risk tolerance. That's how you know somebody's a good employee. They don't have balls. It's the rich and the free. Those are people with balls. There's no millionaire in the world that would ever bite his fingernails over $50 because they're not focused on crumbs. They're not saving crumbs. That's where the bread at is. They're focused on where the bread at. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna pin that. Beautiful. Okay. 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. 90%. That is a huge, huge percentage. That means if you are in the stock game, okay, you're in crypto, you're doing NFTs, you're doing even owning restaurants, you are lowering your chances of becoming a millionaire by 90%. All of those combined is 10%. Every other industry in the world is 10% of millionaires. That's how they're created. 90% are created through real estate. So choosing another industry is literally dumb. You're literally fucking yourself on purpose. Okay? Is it $50 a month or $200 for a lifetime? It is $50 a month or $300 for a lifetime. Where do we go to join, bro? I'm going to take your word. I want to be financially free. It's the first option in the link tree in the bio. He said, all these fake accounts keep following me. Yeah, bro. Our only real accounts are Real Joe Riley, which has a check mark, and this one, Enterprises Elite, no underscore, none of that shit. Okay. Not your Barbie. That's awesome. 300 for a lifetime. Sold. Awesome. Awesome. He said solid. Let's get in there, brother. He said unlimited contracts in the Discord. That is correct. That is correct. YNG. That is absolutely correct. And we will partner with you on those deals. Okay? Okay, so of Of the 108 people in here, who here understands wholesaling and who here does not? Okay, who understands wholesaling, who does not understand wholesaling? Let's see what that looks like. Good. Been doing a lot of research. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, shit sounds easy as fuck. It is easy as fuck. Okay, it's very, very simple business. Okay, I do not please explain. I don't have a clue. Okay, guys, we're going to explain wholesaling. If you understand what wholesaling is, bear with me. I'm going to explain it to these guys. We have some beginners that need to understand how to do it. He said, I'm looking for your Discord. It's the first option in the link tree in the bio. We do only have 9 slots available until we're at maximum capacity. Okay, so don't come crying to me when you can't get it. Because we are not letting you in. Okay, once we're full, we're full. You shouldn't have waited. So, purchase and sale agreement. Okay? Assignment of contract. These are just 2 pieces of paper that you get at different prices. So if you can get this for $100,000 and this for $120,000, okay? You bring these 2 contracts to a title company, one with the seller, one with the buyer, and you get a check instantly for $20,000 per deal, okay? On average. So my first deal was $50,000, okay? My biggest deal was $500,000. So it doesn't matter what the difference is between these 2 pieces of paper. You do not need cash in your bank account to get pieces of paper signed. You just need a pair of balls and the contracts, okay? You do not need credit to get these signed. You just need a pair of balls to download the contracts from the Discord, call the seller, and get it signed. Do you need to go to these properties in person? No. Where do the papers come from? They come from the Discord, okay? You get them in the Discord. And if you are a Discord member, the whole reason why I'm live is because I want to find this one for you, so you don't even need to find both contracts. I'll get this one for you. You get a seller for a good price. I'll find your buyer for you. And then we partner on the deal, and I succeed from your success, okay? So you getting your first deal done, I will find your buyer for you. Does that make sense, guys? Does everybody understand our business model? I'd rather make money with you than from you. Okay? Instead of charging 10 grand for a course like Pace Morby or Ryan Pineda or Jamil Damji, I'm charging $50 for the same product and making the $10,000 with you over and over and over. How can I get in the contracts? Guys, if you grab one of the 9 slots available, you can get the contracts, you can get a course, you can get everything you need where you're going to pay 10 grand anywhere else. If you grab one of the last 9 slots in the Discord, it's the first option in the link tree in the bio. How many slots do you have? Like I said, 9. 9 left. Who's grabbing that 9th slot? Okay, we're going to shout them out. Any way to get the right number to cold call? What do you mean? To be honest, that's awesome because the challenging part is finding buyers and investors until you build your buyers list. So that's lit. That is exactly why we do this. Okay? That is the whole reason. We provide so much value because as a beginner, using our buyers list is going to get you to close more deals. You don't need to go build a buyers list if you're lucky enough to be a Discord member. Okay? So, but the thing is, guys, it's not available. We do not allow too many beginners because that stops us from closing deals. Okay? So why can't you just give us the contract, or is this a pyramid scheme? What do you mean 302? Why would I give you the contract? I need you guys in the Discord. Okay? So you're learning properly. Okay? I'm not just giving away. Why would you expect to get that for free? That doesn't make any sense. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you expecting handouts? That's crazy. $50 is too much. If $50 is too much for you, get back to your 9-to-5 job, guys. You are not meant to be an entrepreneur. You will always be a paycheck to paycheck person. Okay? 56% of America lives paycheck to paycheck with less than $1,000 in their bank account. They trade years of their time to have nothing in return. That means you are a modern day slave. You have nothing to show for years of work Shit you don't even want to be doing. Waking up at times that you don't want to be waking up at. Having to ask a boss to take a sick day. Okay? That's how you're choosing to have your life. Like, you need to learn how to make profit, not paychecks. If that's not evident to you in today's day and age, I don't know what is. Okay? If you believe this whole bullshit, like you have to go to college and get a fucking degree. Okay, dude, you know what college says to me? College tells me that you know how to take orders, you'd be a great employee. You have no risk tolerance, you'd be a great employee. You listen, you go with the sheep, okay? And if you walk with the sheep, you do what everybody else does, 90% of the population, you will accept the bare minimum to barely skate by, barely live, while I make profit. I'll pay you $20 an hour, and I'll make $100 an hour off of whose time? Your time, because I'm in Hawaii, or I'm skydiving, or I'm golfing, or I'm doing whatever the fuck I want because I live free. I'm waking up when I want. I'm going to do what I want. I don't have to ask anybody to do anything. I can eat out every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner without looking at the price because I'm choosing freedom. I'm choosing profit instead of paychecks. I'm choosing to hire the people with no risk tolerance. Pay them the bare minimum because that's what they're willing to accept. A salary is a drug. A salary is a drug that your boss gives you to forget about your dreams, to barely skate by and live a miserable life. And if you're accepting that because you're too afraid to spend $50 to learn the most valuable industry in the fucking country, that's on you. That's on you. I can't help you, okay? By the way, guys, we do only have 8 slots left until we're at maximum capacity. We did just have Damien Farr just joined us. Actually, no, 7 slots left. Rigo Berto. Where you at, bro? We got a Baller Club member. Shout out, Rigo. Awesome. You're the man, Rigo. Baller Club member. That means the chances of his success are absolutely 100%. I've never met one person who has committed to real estate wholesaling for longer than 3 years that is not a millionaire. Meaning this is not speculative. Real estate is not a question. If you are in this game for 3 years, you are a millionaire. I've never met one person that has not succeeded within 3 years. If you stay committed and you don't quit, you will be a millionaire within 3 years. I guarantee it. Okay? There's absolutely no chance that you're taking action on a daily basis in this game and not a millionaire within 3 years. I've never seen it. For some reason, the 3rd year seems to be the magic year for everybody, by the way. I don't know why, but that's when the scaling really happens. Unless you're like Don Official. The real Don Official actually became a millionaire in his 1st year. He joined us in May of 2022. He's out of Houston, Texas. The real Don Official. The real Don Official. And he did $39,000 in his first month at 17. Now he's doing $50,000 plus per month at 18. Okay, a year and some change later. Okay, so that's pretty crazy. He's actually one of our first and one of our most successful students. So we love the Don Official. He's out of Houston, Texas. Like I said, he's awesome. If you guys are in the Discord, make sure you connect with him. Just join the Platinum, especially if you're in Texas. Just join the Platinum. Am I able to join the Baller Club if I decide to partner with you? Yeah, you are. You can join the Baller Club whenever you want if you're an active subscriber. Now, we do only have 7 slots left, so once those slots are taken, we will not be allowing any Baller Club members, or we have to have slots available because, like I said, guys, we have a maximum capacity because if we let too many beginners in at once, it actually waters down the Discord and it makes it so we're doing less of these deals. Does that make sense to everybody? We're doing less deals if we just let everybody in, okay? So it's an exclusive community. If you're lucky enough to grab a slot now, one of the last 7, then take full advantage of that, okay? Take full advantage of that because that is, if you guys wait till those 7 slots are taken, you can go pay for the same product. You can pay Ryan Pineda $12,000. Okay, he'll teach you how to wholesale. I personally paid Pace Morby $10,000 for his sub 2 course. You know what he gave me? A course and a Facebook group. Okay, 10 grand, and it was worth it. I'm not even talking badly about it. But JK here, look at this, guys. JK G5. Look at this guy. I'm actually gonna pin his comment so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. JK G5. This is a perfect example of somebody that has no risk tolerance. He's literally trembling, biting his fingernails about $50. He'd rather believe that I'm actually trying to screw him over, that everything I'm saying is bullshit. That's what he would rather believe than actually risk $50 to make $20, $30, $40,000 per month. This is a perfect McDonald's employee. So guys, when you do run a business, guys, when you run a successful wholesaling company, you want to look for guys like JK, okay? That is an awesome, no risk tolerance, somebody you can pay $20 an hour while he makes you $100 an hour with his time. So while you're sipping pina coladas in Punta Cana, you got JK flipping patties for you, being a proper asset, making you money with his time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So JK, thank you very much. I do appreciate your input. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please fix that ice cream machine for us all. It is always broken and it's really annoying. Thank you, JK. Take care. So, it's a proper 2023, proper 2023 slave there. Okay, that's how you think like a proper robot. You guys can pay him to $20 an hour to make you $100 an hour. Perfect type of person. That's who you want working for you guys. Okay, so if you find people with no risk tolerance, hire them ASAP. Okay, that's what separates the boss and the free from the employees making paychecks, and those are the modern day slaves, guys. They'll accept barely enough to skate by and stress their whole lives. Okay, how did you get your first deal? Andrew said. Andrew, my first deal it was 4 Park Street in Vernon, Connecticut. I'll tell this story. So 4 Park Street in Vernon, Connecticut, I got that deal under contract for $295,000. I found that seller, so I got them to sign a purchase and sale agreement. They were a pre-foreclosure seller, so they needed to sell. They really didn't have a choice. Okay, somebody who's in pre-foreclosure is either going to get their credit hit for 7 years, or they can sell their property. And this one had a lot of equity, so I got this under contract for $295,000. And then I found out that it was actually appraised for $800,000. Big school building. It's 20,000 square feet, okay? So I'm 20 years old with a 20,000 square foot building under contract. And I got it, and I found a buyer like a week later for $350,000. So I got this for $295 and this for $350. I brought those 2 contracts to a title company and they cut me a check for $50,000 at 20 years old. Well, 21. I just turned 21 when the deal actually closed. I got under contract at 20. So I'm 25 now. We've made millions of dollars repeating the process. And I never even had to do the actual process of getting these contracts again because I just hired employees to do it. You can hire people for $3.50 an hour that speak amazing English from the Philippines or Colombia or Venezuela to do it for you. Once you do one deal, you never have to do it again. You can hire it out. That's how you should always think. That's how bosses think. Learn a skill, delegate. Learn a skill, delegate. Learn a skill, delegate. Learn a skill, delegate. Think of each employee as a cylinder in an engine, right? Okay, your input is you just pump it with gas. That's a little bit of money, and then it produces an awesome output. Okay, that's how you need to start thinking, guys. Hope that makes sense. Is everybody getting some value? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? You guys appreciating? Please send some likes. Let me know that you appreciate it. Okay. What do you actually think about PropStream? Oh, dude, PropStream is amazing. I could have never run my business without PropStream. You can actually try it for a week for free. with the link in my bio. There's a try prop stream for a free week, and you actually do get a discount if you do end up using it. So it is great. Okay, I'm glad that you guys are appreciating what we're talking about today. How do you get the agreement papers? Really, if you are a Discord member, if you grab one of the last 6 slots that we have available, you can get those contracts. So we have 6 slots available. Ashton Wagner just took that 7th slot. So congratulations to Ashton. Where you at, bro? Where you at, Ashton? You guys are going to be working for guys like that. If you guys don't have wrist tolerance, if you're biting your nails over $50, Ashton is going to be your boss. He's going to pay you pennies, and he's going to make hundreds off of your time instead of his, because that's freedom, right? That is freedom. So how much is the Discord? It's $50 per month. Okay, $50 per month. And it's the first option in the link tree. We do only have those 6 slots left. Your next best option is to go pay Pace Morby 10 grand. I did that myself. He'll give you a Facebook group and a course. I did that. It was worth it. It made me millions. I'm not talking badly about Pace. But I'm giving you the same exact thing. I'm giving you a course, a Discord group, contracts, scripts, and actually we're partnering on the deals with you. So that's the whole reason. That's the reason why I don't charge 10 grand for it. But it's also the reason why we have a limited capacity. There's only not 9 slots. There's only 6 slots left until we are full. Sorry, 5. Somebody just joined. Who was that? Who is the one wolf out of 120 sheep? Isaac. Congratulations, Isaac. Okay. So we have 5 slots left until we're at maximum capacity. Okay. Relly said I'll be in the Discord. Well, Relly, we might not have. I don't think we're gonna have a slot open in 24 hours, bro. To be perfectly frank with you. People literally messaging, acting like they are you. You must be the GOAT. Keep it up. Yo, Will, I'm glad that you realize that it's not us. Our only accounts are Enterprises Elite and Real Joe Riley, which has the blue check mark. So if there's any underscores or anything like that, it's not us. I appreciate the love, bro. Where do I sign up in the link? It's the first option in the link tree in the bio. Teddy and I Am Legend. Link tree in the bio, the first option. Make sure you do it quickly, though, because we do only have these 5 slots left until we are at maximum capacity. Okay? Will said, everyone I talk to doesn't want to hear an offer. Is this? So what you need to do is, instead of giving offers, bro, you need to produce leads. So the first step to running a business in this game is produce leads. What that means is, a lead by definition in the wholesaling game is asking thousands of people via text blasting or cold calling or direct mail or however you want to do it, hey, would you like to sell your house? We're buying. If they say yes, then you give them an offer, because that's a lead, and you keep their information. If they say no, you say goodbye, have a nice day. You don't have to bother them, don't give them an offer. Okay? Now, it takes 50 offers to leads, so 50 leads, to get one deal. The average deal is $20,000. So, if you make 10 offers a day, Monday through Friday, you will make $20,000 this week. That's the power of averages. 10 offers. So every time you hear the word no after making an offer to a lead, you tally, keep good track, and you will know when you are going to get a deal. Okay? That is interesting. It's crazy, guys. Who here wants to make offensive money? Look at this Tra guy. He's offended. Like, he's literally offended. That's crazy. Who here wants to make some offensive money? Who wouldn't mind getting some haters? I love haters, man. It's proof that you're getting them emotional, you know what I mean? Bro's on his period. What's What's next after the 4 slots? Yeah, we have 5. We have 4 slots available. Let's see who just grabbed that 5th slot. Shout out to Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy just grabbed that 5th slot. We have 4 slots available until we're at maximum capacity. Once those slots are taken, we will be at maximum capacity. We will not be allowing anybody else to access the Discord. It will decline your payment. Okay, so GR33, he said, what happens when slots run out? That is exactly what happens. Griffin Marty said, I'm going to pull up in a Lambo at my high school reunion. That's awesome, brother. I love that. I love that. Bro, if there's a house that is burned down, can we get the property under contract? If you have a house that is burned down, you can get fire damage properties under contract. Yes. The problem is if you need to get a contractor in there, and it shouldn't be too burned down, unless it's in a great market where you can sell land. But land is too much right now, so it really does depend how burnt down the property is. If it's been all right, here's the key: if the fire lasted less than 10 minutes and it wasn't on the bottom floor, you're good. If it's on the top floor, okay, the highest floor, and the fire was less than 10 minutes, yes, you can wholesale that property. It's not too damaged. You can still make some money. If it was on the bottom floor, your chances of actually selling that deal are probably very, very slim in this market. Okay. Okay, so Trump adds that it's not as easy as these online people say it is. There's a lot of work and consistency required. Keep that in mind. So Trump, what's easier? Making 50 offers and making $20,000 from making 50 offers, or working 6 months to make this without saving any of it? Which one? So if you make 50 offers, which you could do this week, probably calling 3 hours a day, you can make 50 offers. Okay, so from 5 to 8, 5 to 9. Okay, 5 to 8 probably, I would say. If you call from 5 to 8, 3 hours a day, just cold calling, simple as that, and you make 10 offers a day, you're going to make this in your first week. Which is easier, making 10 offers a day or working 6 months at your job to make the same exact amount of money? You tell me, Trump, Mr. Trump. You tell me. And then, guys, here's the best part. Once you learn the skill of wholesaling, you know what you do? You never fucking do it again. You just teach somebody else to do it for you. Okay? So now you're not even trading your time for this $20,000, because once you've done it one time, you just literally educate someone to do it for $5 an hour for you. So now you're getting these deals under contract while you're fucking playing pool with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have freedom now, okay? That is the key to making profit. So no, I'm not saying it's necessarily easy. It's not like you pay $50 to get in the Discord and you just make 20 grand immediately. You still have to do the work. But once you do the work one time, which is much easier than your 9-to-5 job, you can do it in your pajamas. And you can get this much in a week. Okay? If you're doing what we teach you, you can get this in a week, and that's not far-fetched at all. Okay? How long would it take you to save this up at your 9-to-5 job? Let me know, guys, to save this up, not just make it. How long would it take for you to save this up at your 9-to-5 job? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let me know in the comments how long that would take. Okay, by the way, guys, that 4th slot was just taken. We have 3 slots available until we're at maximum capacity. We will not be allowing anybody else into the Discord. I do not want you coming crying to me saying, bro, I'll pay you 200, I'll pay you 300. This seems to happen every time. Just give me a slot, just give me a slot. No, it's not happening. We don't care about the small money. We're worried about the bread. We're not worried about the crumbs. Okay? So, if you guys are biting your fucking fingernails over $50, You can go pay Pace Morby 10 grand because that's your next best option. Nobody else is giving you this much value. Everyone else is charging 10 grand for the same product, but I'm not, because I make it with you rather than from you. You find the seller, I find the buyer, we split the profits. Your success is my success. So I genuinely want you to win. I genuinely want you to succeed. But that's why we don't allow too many beginners in, because we want to close these deals. Okay? So if you're biting your fingernails over grabbing one of these last 3 slots, I can't help you guys. But I do have to get going. So scare money doesn't make money, brother. And actually, wait, before I head out, Migs here said Guru, and Abdo said me when I look too much Andrew Tate. So guys, these guys, perfect example. He said, do it yourself, show us real numbers. Migs, what I want you to do is go look up Real Joe Riley on Instagram. Go look that up and go watch my highlights. After I block you, okay, go watch my highlights. Real Joe Riley on Instagram. Migs, I never want to see you again because we don't allow McDonald's employees, but you can find out that I'm legit by just checking that out. Anyway, if you guys are lucky enough to grab one of the last 3 slots, congratulations. If not, snooze you lose, guys. Scare money don't make money. Talk to you guys soon.